this video we're going to decorate up an envelope, and whatever you want to put in the envelope is up to you, but what I'm going to put in the envelope is going to be one of my little gratitude journals that I make. And here's the little sleeve, so I'm going to use that same, working in the same paper pack, the Prima Golden Coast, which I'm here in Florida and is just appropriate. And this was very popular in my shop, so I'm going to make more and put them back in the shop. So they were very popular for convention gifts. We have, you know, different Pioneer School. We have our assembly hall in what is that, West Palm Beach. And so one of my friends ordered them for gifts for that and occasions and what have you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a tea-stained envelope that I already had in my stash. It's already been tea-stained. And then what I did was I'm going to reinforce this seam here so that then this can fit inside of here. And then of course the flap will close like that. So we're going to reinforce this and cover up the hallmark. But it was so beautiful, isn't that just gorgeous? So all I did was take a piece of pink cardstock, since I'm working with pink, and I fit it, closed it like this, and I just cut this out. And then I took the piece and I slipped it inside the envelope. And then I took the pencil and drew around here, and then I cut it out. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to glue that one in place, and then we're going to do the flap, and then we're going to do the cover. Okay, so here's all the things that I got out of my stash that I thought would be really cute. So since this has metallic gold, then I have the gold shells washi tape, this nice pink pastel, so this goes with it. Here's some pink with gold. This one's a little bit light. It kind of goes in with the roses. Okay, so that's what we have for there. And then I have this cute little vintage piece of lace with pink hearts. So I'm going to take it and put it up here to be like a faux label. I don't know how far where I'll go with it, but so those were all the elements. And then I have my glitter glue underneath of that, and this is going to be for the flap. So let's get started. So I hope you're having a great day. Hi, I'm Marcia. Welcome to my channel, Markets of Sunshine. And if you like to do vintage crafts, country style crafts, that's what you will find here on my channel. And in yesterday's video, I made this lovely card, and I talked about how to have consistency and a format and a style with your crafting, whether it be junk journal, scrapbooking, card making, whatever it is, even sewing. If you follow a format, like a kind of like a template or a pattern, like you would for, you know, making anything, then it helps you to have a starting point, you know. So even if I took all the supplies that were on my table, which is what I did yesterday, I made that beautiful card. I did pull a few little elements in from other places. So if you go back and check out that video, and then I break down how to do that in the video with you. And so in today's video, I'm going to follow that same format of having so many layers, certain focal point, embellishments, and, you know, just so that's basically now it's really helping me to have a cohesive thought pattern. And I mean, just doing that, just setting that up of what elements am I going to incorporate every time now is making it so easy and simple. I'm very, very happy and pleased with now what is happened with my ideas and crafting and what do I want to do. I mean, it's just like so easy. It's not even hard anymore. It was kind of frustrating, you know, but now it's like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to just take our Scotch glue stick. I get this off of Amazon, and I buy it in packs of 24 for a really good price. And I'm an Amazon Prime member, so then I get free shipping, and then you get, you know, better prices. So it's definitely well worth it. And I am not an affiliate. I have no affiliate numbers with Amazon, so I may try again one day. I'm thinking like maybe if I get up to 1,000 subscribers, then maybe somebody would be interested in using my affiliate link. But at this point, it's like, too many other people, and they watch other channels, so it's like, go ahead. I would rather help those ladies out. Go right ahead. I've got my Etsy shop. I'm not worried about it. So this I do for fun, okay? It's not my bread and butter, so I would be starving to death on the street if that were the case. Oh, even with my Etsy shop, it's just not a reliable source. So when you're self-employed, it's not reliable in this kind of work. Now, if you're a service-based company, even then, you know, it just depends on if you have a consumable product you're selling. Now, my husband, who's in remodeling, and he's the main breadwinner, and he has a type of work that he's able to do. He can just do anything, but he stays within what he's licensed to do. And so he can do, you know, big jobs, and he can do little tiny, like, handyman type repairs. So he has regular clientele that calls him up. Oh, you know, like older clients, can you come change these light bulbs, or can you switch out this lamp and that switch, and, you know, little stuff like that. So it pays the bills. And then he gets big jobs with remodeling, and he just did a whole shed makeover, and when he gets it all done and they decorate the inside, I want him to take pictures, and I'm gonna put it on my Sunshine Homemaker YouTube channel here so you can see. But I think it was a 12 by 14 shed, and the roof had gotten tree branch on it, and then it got water and damage and all that kind of thing, so they just let it go. And then he came in, cleaned it all up, got all the rotten wood out and everything else, cleaned everything off, and then fixed the roof and finished up the inside, so it's really nice. Air conditioning, because we're here in Florida. Okay, so you see that's the first part, so we already got this done. And one thing that you'll learn here on my channel is that I'm a Southern girl, and it's just my nature. And so I like to talk. Some videos I won't. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So, but anyway, I thought I'd just throw that in there. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so. And if you would do the kindness of giving it a thumbs up and leaving a comment and, you know, telling me whatever you want to say, that's perfectly fine, because that all helps me to get found in search. And if you would share, click the little share button and then share it to your social media or send it to somebody in a message and just invite people, that really helps me too, because I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 400 subscribers, and I'll be giving away a card making kit from Crafter's Companion. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, I'm going to do a giveaway on my Instagram when I hit 2,000 subscribers, and I'm at 1,600, and I don't know, a little over 1,600. So once I reach 2,000, then I'm going to give a $10 store credit to my Etsy shop, Markets of Sunshine. So feel free to check me out if you are on Instagram as well, and then invite people to come follow me over there. So you get to see a lot of behind the scenes, what goes on, you know, my day-to-day life and routine that I don't talk about here on this channel so much. All right, so this is so beautiful. So now we have to keep in mind this is going to be closed this way, so we want to make sure that the roses are going in the right direction. Now, because I have such a big piece, or a smaller piece, you know, I would say, well, let's just go ahead and glue it into place. But it's kind of cumbersome, you know, just looking at it here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just take the pencil, and I'm going to go just right here, and then we know we have to cut over here. So I'm going to make a little mark here, and then I'm going to make a little mark here, and then a little mark here, and a little mark here. Okay, now then I can cut out on this, will make it much easier to glue it into place and work with it. Okay, so now I'm going to come here. And I know I need to angle it over here. Yeah, it's hard to see that pencil line, but I can see it. And then I'm going to come over here. Okay, and then lay that piece aside. Now come back to my envelope flap. And then turn this around this way. And then we're going to just line this up. And now we can glue it, you see. So we're going to open this up, and I'm just going to use the glue stick again first. So first we're going to use glue stick, and then we'll come behind it with a little bit of tacky wet glue. But this glue is very, very good. So it is a very good starting point. And just covering the whole entire surface. Okay. And then now I'll come in with a little bit of the tacky glue and just put it in little that way I know it's going to stay put. So you can use that fold as your guide. I usually have a paper towel. Always keep a roll of paper towels on your desk. Or wet wipes, whichever one you prefer. I don't use wet wipes, so I do have a washcloth that I use time to time. Okay. Now, there you go. So now we have the nice, beautiful flap, envelope closure, and then we have all the tea dyed, and now we have this reinforced in here. And now all I need to do is come right here and trim off right up to the edge of the envelope. That quick and easy. And depending on, like I said, if you're just going to put a card inside of it, then you don't need to reinforce it with this piece here. And you can just do the beautiful paper here, and then we can, decorate some over here. So, but that's gorgeous. I love that already. So now, slides right in there, and then this closes. So this, see, actually helps it to have that reinforcement. Okay, so I don't want to do that too much because this is still wet and I want it to dry in place. Okay, so now turn this over, and once it dries you won't see these little puddles. That's just the nature of wet glue, it does that. Okay, so now I'm going to leave that like that. And now we're going to work on this side. And so what I'm thinking to do is this can be where you would write to the person. So this is already, oh, I had folded this for some reason. I don't know what I was doing or why, but okay, so, but I like that solid swirly marble look. So we're going to just cut it out right here. And I buy the 12 by 12 paper packs that have these pages of embellishments. Okay, so I can bring this down here just in case they want to use it to send to someone. You know, they might take this out and keep it, and then they might be sending it to somebody and put it in a regular bubble mailer envelope, you know, and then they could put whatever they wanted to put right there. Okay, so then I said we're going to take and put this here. So I like that, like that. And then I wanted to use my washi. So I'm thinking on the washi. Glue all this down. Then put washi here on this side. I could use this gold. Or I could use this. Or I could come in and use the little skinny. So I think I like the skinny. Okay, and then over here, we're going to just leave that plain. And I mean, so it's not, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be overboard. All right, so now we have, this is right here. This is, I'm going to have all this glued down. So that is really pretty, and this will stay loose, fluffy right here. And then the vintage buttons, which is right here in this case now. So let's go ahead and, you know, I'm wondering, let's go ahead and round the corners on that. Just to make it look nicer. Yep, there's sometimes, you know, when you really, you know that it needs to have that, let's see, which way do we want to go to get the brighter? There we go. Okay, so we're going to use the glue stick, and then we're going to take and just gluing my fingers. So pretty with that marble look. Oh, just love it. Very, very nice. Come in, and we're going to just put glue right up here. All right, so like that already. front, and now you have the back, and then you have that little beautiful inside. Isn't it looking really good? So pretty. All right, so now let's just take this, and what I love about this washi is you can just take it and you can put it there and see, is that what you really want? Okay. All right, I like that. Okay, but the thing about the washi, if you know anything about washi, is that it doesn't stick very well. So you gotta come, and I don't want this all over, so I have just very, very narrow. I'm gonna put a button right there on that corner. You know what I'm thinking? I don't know if it's going to look good or not, but we're going to frame it in. Let's just frame it. Let's see what it's going to do. Alrighty then, don't give me a hard time. Okay. Right now we're going to put the buttons on these corners. Cleared off this whole side the other day. Well, not the other day, today actually. All right, let's see what we have. Now we want little buttons. We don't want big buttons. Just little buttons. Tiny, or even one smaller than that. That one's too big, huh? It's like, who knew there was like 3 sizes of smalls? There we go. All right, I like that. All right, and then I'll come in with some glue. Hold it in place. Now we can come in with a little tiny smidgen of glitter. And we're going to just drop it right on top of that button where the glue oozed out the top. Once it dries, then I can dump off the excess. This will give it a really nice look. Yep, perfect. Just that quick setting up. Okay, so now I can't start wiggling in and moving it all over the place right now. So this is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? I really like that look. So I'm going to call her done. I like it just like this. And so now with the cover, I was debating on what do I want to put here on the cover. So let's slide this over, let that dry, and let's work on this cover of this. And I was just trying to think what would look really pretty. I thought maybe fussy cutting around the shell and putting that on. The seahorses are already there. Really cute. All right, let's see if we can do this. Then I will use the foam dots, and also I'm going to take the glitter glue and we're going to turn him into that beautiful glittery, just like we did the butterflies. So if you didn't see me do the glittery butterflies, then you can watch that. I'll put that in the cards on how to do that, and then how to make your own glitter glue. Save yourself a lot of money. You just need 2 ingredients. So once this dries, and this has been underneath that lid for over 24 hours and it did not dry out. Still very, very liquidy. And it doesn't take a lot, just, you know, even amount. And then I just take the lid, place it right back down on there, take the heavy bottle of glitter just to weigh that down, and then I have to go clean this brush, and then I'll be able to put that on there. So let's let that dry, and then I'll show you what it looks like with that beautiful embellishment. And we're going to add some other doodads to this to pretty it up. I'll be right back. Okay, so to finish off the front of this little journal, we're going to make a hidden paper clip. So I've just taken a piece of paper from this card pack, put the paper clip in, and you want the larger end on the inside and the shorter length on the outside. And so we're just going to glue right down this edge right here. Hold that for just a few seconds. Let it set up. Wipe off any excess. Hold it just a little bit longer. All right, let me show you what I did while that's setting up. On the flap, I took the glitter glue and I used it all up on the flap. So now you can see how pretty that turned out. Very, very nice. So it took it from just a very matte, plain, ordinary to something really pretty. And then you can see the glitter has dried now on the buttons. And so that looks really pretty, very glittery. And then the seashell that I fussy cut. Now you can see how pretty that is with the very translucent, iridescent glitter glue on it. And we're going to use that on the front of our hidden paper clip. Alright, so now I'm going to take the foam dots and we're going to put the seashell here and raise that up. And then I'm going to take the Grateful stamp and I put the washi tape that matches the frame over here, and that's going to sit there. And then this is going to be a hidden paper clip here on the front of that, so they can take it off and they can use it however they want. So just going to add the foam dots now. Just so it balances all the way around. And in the middle. Okay, and then test it out. Make sure it's sitting the way I want. Okay. Bring that in just a wee bit. Bring it here so I can see how I need to angle it so that everything is lined up where I want it to be. Now I'll just remove the little paper backing. And these are pretty sticky. I've not found that they come off, so I don't have to reinforce it. Again, just angle it so that I'm making sure I'm getting it. Yep. And then this one here, I'm just going to put it flat. Just put a little bit of glue in the center. This room, when the afternoon sun comes in, it hits right and then heats up right here at my desk and then makes that glue start to erupt out of the tip once I take the cap off. Thankfully it doesn't come out in the jar, but it does. Okay. Alright, yep, that looks good. That looks even. Off a little bit of excess I got going on there. Yeah, it's wiggling all over the place. Okay, so that I need to just let it sit. Let it sit up because that glue, like I said, it's kind of oozing. Get it in the shady area. Alright, so that is that little project. So we made a beautiful envelope, decorated it in the front, paper, washi, buttons, lace, more of the decorative paper, our glitter glue, and now this can fit right inside of here. Lined it on the one side, and now it closes and it looks so pretty. What a beautiful way to give a nice cute little gratitude journal. And then this of course will go on the inside, and I'll have to take into consideration that extra dimension there. So I'm thinking what I will do instead is use it back here on the flap. I'll probably put it across here on the flap because once I get it inside the envelope here, it's not going to go. So probably we'll wrap this really pretty and then put some twine, and then I'll come in with the hidden paper clip on that outside piece. So that'll be their first thing that they see, and then I'll put a little note in that says that they can use the hidden paper clip on the sleeve here, or because this just slides off like this, for them to be able to use it. And I use a decorative staple on the back. So thank you for joining me here today, making this beautiful project. And if you like this project, then please subscribe to my channel, and you'll be able to enter my next giveaway when we reach 400 subscribers. Thank you again, and keep creating in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video. We'll be doing more beautiful projects like this one we did today. Keep creating in the sunshine. Bye-bye.